Hey guys, I am back. Oh my gosh. Hopefully you guys just caught my last video that I was talking about. Getting that hot summer glow, okay? Looking that's your summer best, okay? Your summer fly, okay? Like, it's all about the glow in the summertime. It's all about the glow, okay? Because when you step out, you be like, whew. All right. But this is not what I'm here to talk about. If you want to find out about that glow, go ahead and check out that other video. I might be able to find a way to hit the link or put the link somewhere in this video, but I'm not worried about that right now. Right now, I want to talk about Love is Blind, okay? Love is Blind. Season 4, The Reunion. Let me pause on that. We're going to give that a whole moment of silence. That 1 hour and I don't know how many minutes wait. Netflix. What was going on? Okay. What was going on with that? I have no idea. I am so sorry. Did my something just happened here? And y'all gonna have to pause and wait. What just happened here? Oh, okay. I might need to buy it. I know why. Okay, well, we're not gonna worry about this right now because right now it's tripping and I can't worry about this right now. That's not what's up. Guys, I apologize. My whole thing just went off and I'm wondering, like, why is it going off? All right, I need my lighting. Like, where they do that at? Look, they probably mad because I'm over here talking about the Love is Blind. So they was like, the Netflix spirits gonna be like, we gonna show you some of our technical difficulties because we gonna help you experience it. Our lighting wasn't working. I don't think that's what it was. I don't think it had nothing to do with the lighting, boo. Okay, let's take a look. All right, so I don't know. Okay, let's try to do that. Oh, look, we figured it out. All right, so that's fine. All right, guys, it looks like something was taking up too much power here. And there we go. Okay, cool. Guys, I apologize. And I'm trying to work on my lighting. I'm having a situation here where it is not being the best lighting system as possible. But we are going to make it happen by any means necessary. All right, guys, be patient with me. And look, I sound like Netflix. Netflix was like, be patient with us. We are here. Oh, God. No, it won't be patient. I'm sorry, guys. I am having an issue. I'm really having an issue. All right. Okay. All right. Guys, we are back. I had some technical difficulties. Okay. My lighting went out, and probably this is what Netflix was experiencing for an hour and 15 minutes. It didn't take me an hour and 15 minutes to fix it. No. It took me like 5 minutes. Probably not even 5 minutes. 3 minutes to figure it out. But Netflix, I guess they have a big stage. So it took them a little longer. Netflix, next time you decide to do a live reunion, please test your stream every day prior to the premiere. Okay, prior to the stream. Okay, Monday. If the stream is Sunday, from that Sunday to that Saturday, you ought to be testing it every day. So everybody in the whole Netflix building, okay, should be on that link. Or you should have like some test people you pay to come into the link and make sure it works. I kind of low-key feel like they were paid to delay the stream. I'm just saying, I could be so wrong, but I might be so right too. I'm just saying, right? Right. Anyways, so I didn't give any like reviews of the Love is Blind episodes. I didn't have time to get around to it. But what I am going to do is actually take a look at some of these couples out here and basically let you know what my feedback was of the couples. Now, you guys already know. Y'all already know. We are all loving Tiffany and Brett. Like, who is not loving Tiffany and Brett? And if you ain't loving Tiffany and Brett, you's a hater. You're a hater. All right? You come see me outside. Okay? Because I got they back. I just love them. All right? I'm going to save my love and my comments for them because they are like the hoorah. Okay? They is like the big bang. Okay? They are exuberating black love. Yes, they're exuberating love. That's like what love should look like. Like that is Love is Blind. That is Love is Blind. Okay. Y'all know my second favorite, okay, couple, all right, is Zach and Bliss. What a beautiful name. What a beautiful name. Like, I don't know how they decide to name her Bliss, but she has such a beautiful name. All right. I love her like personality, her just quirkiness. Just she's so cool. I love it. Right? And Zach, oh my God. Like, Irina, your little apology last night sucked. All right, because you were so dead wrong and mean. And when you were saying all of those things in the beginning of all those episodes about, oh my gosh, she dodged a bullet, or he's so ugly, he looks like a cartoon character, and all of those stuff. And I'm like, girl, you must not have looked in the mirror lately. Like, I'm not one that wants to go ahead and shade people's looks, but number one, I didn't think he was ugly at all. You know, I thought he was a decent looking guy and semi-attractive. In certain ways he wore his hair. Now, I do feel like, okay, during the wedding, he could have put some gel in it and actually did like a flip over or something more manicured with that hair. Felt like that. But that's not him. That's not his look. So I'm not mad at him. I'm not. He likes to keep a little crazy on him. Right? He likes to do that. But I love him for Bliss. I love them. Like everything. When you talk about alignment, that's all I've seen for them. Like this season, I don't know, maybe 2023 has some amazing alignments or just everything is going to come into sync. And it started in 2022. And now it's going to manifest in 2023. Take that as a word for you and me, okay? It started in 22 and it will manifest in 2023. Our alignments, okay? Where everything will just come together and everything will be like, boom. Either we're going to recognize like, yo, it ain't working. So you got to get the stepping. And we step directly into, all right? Ain't no pause, ain't no break. We step directly into what it's meant to be for us, okay? Yes. Zach, Bliss, love it. Love it. Guys, KWAME. Chelsea and KWAME. Now, where do I start here? Now, I do like Chelsea. I like her whole pink vibe. Like, she's a girl's girl, right? And I understand she went through some issues in her past relationship. And so I can understand. And I can be empathetic and relate to why she's like, this is what it is. And this is her memorial to that toxicity in her, a reminder to herself of be true to herself and stand in her power. All that pink. I like it. So Chelsea, you got a thumbs up when it came to that part. Now, KWAME. Okay, KWAME said leave everything alone. Was that KWAME that said leave everything alone? Oh, no, that was... Okay. We're going to get to him in a minute. Okay. All right. But KWAME and Chelsea, what do I think of them? I think they're pretty cool. She stated that she has met his mom now, that his family has embraced her. So if that is the truth, I am very happy for them. Now, they also did say that there was a narrative spin on the show that is not the correct narrative. Now, we do know these reality shows do be... If you get them some footage, they'll cut, chop, screw that whole thing up and make it seem like you said something you really didn't say because they was able to put words together. And they have an audience they got to serve something up to. So, you know what? I kind of believe them. I do know that it was some mess between KWAME and Micah. And honestly, I believe, okay, KWAME was trying to smash that. I'm just saying. And I wouldn't be surprised if he did smash that. I know. I'm sorry. It is a show, but the way... But, hey, maybe the cameras just spent the story. I could be wrong. Okay? I could be wrong. But I'm hoping that it works out for their relationship. I think that he moved to Portland. Was he in Portland, Oregon? Or I think he moved to Seattle. He moved in with Chelsea. I love the condo or the penthouse, whatever they live in. Oh, that's beautiful. The view, everything is so pretty. He moved his couch in. I think that's good. So I do understand his take on, he really didn't know if it would work because he was a nomad and he was somebody that likes to travel. So things do change when you get married. You do have to understand, like, your partner don't want you gone for half the year unless you making buku cash. But if you're not making that cash and you just gone just to be gone, that's not gonna work out. So he did really have to consider, was he willing to sacrifice that lifestyle to be with Chelsea? And I like how they came to the conclusion that they will find their way back to that lifestyle. So maybe in retirement one day after having kids, okay, they can start living half of the year in another country, or they might be able to travel with their job. So I like that it was compromises. And Chelsea said, marriage is about compromise. I can tell you, marriage is about compromise. You're not always going to get your way at all. Okay? But you have to compromise. There's a give and take. And you got to choose your battles. So I love that. I love that they brought to the surface truly what marriage is. Every marriage is not going to be like Brett and Tiffany's. It's just not. All right. You have 3 different outlooks on how marriage truly works. You have, oh my gosh, where it seems like Brett and Tiffany was like, God, like, okay, this is it. Okay, like God just said, boom. Like God was just in that. And it's how that story transpired with the friend saying, you know what, Tiffany ain't for me, but dude, your girl is here, okay? And your girl is Tiff, okay? When I say that is beautiful, it was so, it was divine. Divine. Okay, everything was kind of divine in this season for me. All right. Oh, my. Jackie and Josh, the JJs. Joja is what I'm calling Joja. Whew. Oh, Joja. All right, so let's take a look. The dental assistant with the engineer. The fighter with the woman that wants to be aggressively handled. Look, we're talking about match made in heaven. So maybe they're a match made in heaven. I don't know. Because, well, they're still together. It's been a year. And they're living together. So who knows? Like, I feel like everybody has their individual story that this season really unfolded. It really kind of showed you different ways relationships work and come together. And it's not always peaches and cream or roses and sunflowers or whatever the term is. Sometimes it happens through resistance, because she was very resistant. And what else? What's another word? Toxicity, because she was because she was hating on Zach too. She was a little nasty. She was really nasty. But it led her to Josh. And Josh, and the thing is, what's so crazy is like, she's not liked and Josh wasn't liked. So it's not surprising that they would naturally come together. But they always say a negative and a negative equal a positive. So maybe them two coming together, all right, will balance them out to where they can flourish and become much better individuals. Because Jackie states in that interview last night, oh, I am a much better person than I was last year. I don't know who that person is, but that's not who I am. Even though in the interview, I just felt like, girl, get that man back his ring back. Why you holding on to it? Like, and I don't think Josh should be okay with it, but they like to play this game. They really do. So I can see Josh be like, no, Don't get a ring back. Just keep it. Okay? We're going to keep it as a token of love is blind. And we're going to frame it or something. And just laugh about it every time we see it. Okay? But honestly, they're holding on to negative energy. And they really need to release that and let it go. But Josh and Jackie, I wish them the best. I really hope that their relationship works out. And they, number one, work through their dark side, work through their darkness to come to the light, okay? And they actually get some counseling individually and to just become much more whole people. I don't think Jackie or Josh are fully whole. I do think that they might have some underlying traumas that they might need to deal with. Look at it. Josh is this guy. He always wants to be competitive. Everything is a game. Everything is like, no, and it's just nasty. You understand? Like, you don't know when to chill. Like, chill, bro. Chill. And Jackie is just, I just wish them the best. All right? I think together, they look good. They do look good together. And I don't think her and Marshall, honestly, I would not have, I don't think I put them down to say I do at the altar. I just don't think so. Marshall's purpose was to make sure that Tiffany and Brett connected. That was his purpose. And he did that. So his job is fulfilled. Done. Finish. Move on from that. That's how we got to look at it. And everything that we got out of that, so beautiful. So beautiful. Oh my God. So, yeah. That's all I have to say about that. That right there. That right there. All right. Y'all know what is next. We have Micah. And Paul. I like Paul. I do like Paul. I like Paul a lot. All right, Micah and Paul. Now, let's see, sister. All right. So Micah and Paul, how do I feel? Number one, Micah, it wasn't going to work out because your friends are nasty. And your friends are a reflection of who you are. The moment Paul met his friends, his mind should have been make up like, that's her friends. It's over. And then, like, Irina's your friend, and you just know everything she's putting. Like, she draws toxicity to her because she's toxic. Pay attention. She got in that pod situation, and she just hung around Irina, who's toxic. That's because you're toxic. Like, So, no, I don't think Paul and Micah would have made it. And I think that's the best thing for them. That he said, I don't. I don't know what Micah was expecting. But if she was expecting I do, girl, who you think you is? I want to say Halle Berry, but who does she think she is? Like J-Lo or something? Like, girl, no. You are not that. You are not that. Like, it was just their whole, one of them want kids, another one doesn't. Like, it just didn't vibe. Y'all wasn't on the same wave. And then The whole, and what Paul was looking for was not Irina. He doesn't, and I understand his love is blind, so they might not fit the type that they're looking for, but because of who he is, a scientist, and how they're logical and they like things a certain way, I think like he probably couldn't get that idea out of his head. Like when a scientist conceptualizes something, they're conceptualizing for real, and that's what they want. So if Micah probably wanted to work, girl, you probably should have went. First thing you should have did when you got back to Seattle was dye your hair, girl. Yes, be the image that he wants you to be. But you can't be that because you're just toxic. Paul doesn't seem toxic to me. I like Paul friends. Paul seemed very cool. I like Paul. I don't like her. And maybe I shouldn't say I don't like her. I just think she's toxic. She might be a cool person away from her toxic friends. But around them, that just lets me know, like, you were toxic at a point in your life and you still haven't outgrown it. Let's see. Oh my gosh, they talk about the clip that they slowed down where Paul touched the bridesmaid's tush. He did that. We all saw it. He did that. And not only did he do that, she liked that too. So she must have already liked him. Yeah, she found him attractive and considerate. Yo, she was his type. She is his type. So he probably just tapped her line and I'm like, I got eyes on you. And I wouldn't be surprised if we find out in a year, in a couple months, that they're in a relationship. Because look, Micah friends are toxic. So they're probably friends that would backstab her and take her man. Or her ex-man. Because that ain't her man no more. That ain't her man no more. All right? He for the streets. Okay? He for these streets. And so is she. All right? So, yes. That is that. So, I'm going to seal that with that. And then I'm going to come to my final fairy tale couple. Jesus. Brett and Tiffany. Isn't that so beautiful? Guys, I don't even think I need to talk about it. Like she is such a beautiful person. And so is he. He is so romantic. He is so considerate. He is patient. Just chill, but goofy and funny. At the same time, like cracks jokes. Now, I don't think everything's a joking matter, but for him, I think that's his way of breaking ice, or before he answers serious questions or address serious matters, to put you in a comfortable spot. He's a great communicator. That's what he's a great, fantastic communicator. Yes, I love it. I am here for it. Like, they need their own show. He is the epitome of what a black man should be to his woman in 2023. Okay? I love Tiffany. Okay? Because she's like, she wasn't even worried about a relationship. She was just like, I'm going to live my life. I'm going to hang out. And it's going to happen when it happens. And when you living like that, it's going to happen, okay? You're going to have a magical story because it's unexpected when it does happen. But you're in that right space. It's the right time. Like, it's perfect timing with God. And it's like a walk with God. Like, she is so positive. I would love to be her friend. I would love it. Like, her friends, they always say, like, she brings out the best. And Brett said, she brings out the best in me. Proverbs 31 is like a woman, she's more precious than rubies. Like, rubies are some of the most valuable jewel. Okay, I believe a ruby is. All right, diamonds are cool, but rubies, I believe they are super. They were maybe a couple years ago or something. I think the most expensive gem was a ruby, and I don't know how many carats it was or whatever, but it was a ruby. But her price is far uh, above rubies. So that lets you know that, does the kingdom talk about diamonds? I know it does talk about sapphire, emeralds, but it really doesn't talk about a diamond. And so that would be something interesting for me to research and figure out why. But why it's probably, I'm gonna do some more digging as to the significance of the ruby and just how important that it was that they would say she's far more precious than rubies. And so how precious rubies were in that time. Was it a form of money? She's much more important than money. Like, I just love Tiffany. She's funny. She's just, does she give me, she does give me submissive. She does give me helper. She does give me loyal. She does give me just fun, graceful, quiet, meek. She gives me that. She gives me all those things. And so it's really refreshing to see like this black couple come out of Love is Blind. Like, consider all of those other shows, like Marriage at First Sight and some of the other Love is Blinds, where it was a little difficult. They would get into arguments, and like, we never really seen Brett and Tiffany get into one argument. I've never seen it. I mean, I've seen her fall asleep on Brett, but I've never seen an argument. Help me recollect if I'm wrong, right? And so they know how to talk to each other. They've worked through so much things already, and I think they're both 33. Let me see. I could be so wrong. Let me see their age. I actually have it on here. Oh, she's 37, and I believe he's 33. Let's see, 37. Oh, he's 36. Oh, so they're like right here. They're nearing 40. So they're at a good age. Like, all the quirks should have already been worked out. And honestly, is your late 30s actually the ideal time to marry? I don't know. It might be. It might just be, guys. Because consider it. Retirement age is 62, right? If you have a child at 40, right? So the 18 is 58, right? Now, you have how many years left to work to support them through college, right? And then you retire. And hopefully now you're traveling, and eventually they're on their ways to having their own kids, right? So maybe that might be a more ideal age to have children. You know, I always thought like late 20s, okay? Because I was like, okay, so you're done with having kids and you're like your late 20s, early 30s. All right, so now you're done by your 50s, okay? Or they're grown and out by 50s in college or whatever they're doing. And now you're just working to sustain them or whatever you're doing until you retire and travel and do whatever. Now, I don't, or own your business or whatever you're doing. But I just think it is so beautiful, the both of them, on how they just look so happy together. they're just super happy together. They're so joyful. I love them. I really do. I don't think there could have been a better match made in heaven for those two than them, right? So sweet. I love it. I love it. She's beautiful. He's handsome. They're going to have some cute Brittany's, okay? Brittany's, okay? I love it. Anyways, guys, I just, when I talk about Brett and Tiffany, it just puts me in like this romantic space. And it kind of should let us know, like, love is real. And it can happen. Like, there is a real thing of real love. A lot of love might not be super real, but they make it happen, right? And look, it gets challenging once you have kids. But if you apply some of the wisdom and advice people tell you, like, keep on dating, enjoy your spouse, compliment your spouse, be considerate, die to self, you can have a successful relationship, right? So I think they had enough time to acquire all that information, see people struggle through their own issues, to where they just noted to self, in the future, here's what I am going to do and not going to do. And when opportunity presented itself, they remembered all those things and they knew how to handle each other with compassion, with gentleness. How beautiful. Guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Irena, I talked about her. I don't have nothing else to say with her. I hope, I think Marshall met up with Cassia. He claims it didn't work out. Who knows? I do think he needs time to heal. And that sounds like him, to take time to heal. Hopefully it does work out in the real world, because I actually like Marshall. I think he's a great guy. Super intelligent, super. Look, I pray it work out for Marshall in the future. But guys, season 4 was amazing. You guys already know my only complaint is that Netflix will fix their stream platform. Like, we all were thinking like we didn't pay our bill. We all were like clicking out and in, thinking like, okay, maybe we hit the wrong button or something. No. So that's my only complaint. I loved all my married cast. Okay. And I found a lot of gems in those casts that didn't say I do. Just we learned from it. Okay. And we actually, some of us learned how to trust our intuition and our gut, because a lot of us called it and we said, hey, it ain't gonna work. So we know those traits and those characteristics to look for. So it doesn't make no sense why some of us are in unhealthy relationships. We can call a spade when it comes to other people, but let's do it for ourselves too, guys. All right. But also, let's consider it. Love is blind. KWAME said something that was very intelligent last night. He said, I don't want to come in as KWAME. I want to come in as Alex, because I don't want somebody prejudging me. We need to take the blinders off. And when I say that, or the filters, love is blind. Okay? Let's stop paying attention to race and all of this extra stuff. And I understand you want someone who is compatible. Okay? So certain things like religion, some people can get past that. Some people can't. We got to know what we can work with. But you can find someone that is not like you and thrive to a whole nother level. Okay? So love can be blind. You're connecting with another spirit. So we have to give ourselves the opportunity to talk to strangers. I am a proud supporter of talking to strangers. I don't care where I'm at. I could be at the grocery store. I could be in the elevator. I could be walking down the street. It could be my neighbors. It don't matter. Airport, wherever. I talk to strangers all the time. I love strangers. Okay? Because you just never know. They might have something that they can drop in your spirit. You might have something you can drop in their spirit. You might be able to network and God can open a door through you just saying hi. Okay? Guys, do not block your blessings by just being closed-minded. Be open to the process. All right, guys? Be smart about it. Love is blind. If you like this review, comment down below. If you could tell Netflix something, what would you tell them, y'all? Like, let me know. Were you checking your Netflix account? Like, did you pay your bill like I was? Because I was like, look, they really should give us a credit on our bill for that, okay? They should pay us for our time. $5. I'll take $5. I sure would. Okay. If you like this, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Notification bell if you want more notifications of when I'm posting a video. You know what to do. I don't want to go through it all because I ain't here. The garbage man is riding down the street. It's about time because usually they come early. It wasn't even a holiday, so I don't know what was the hold up today. But guys, I'm wrapping it up. I love you guys. Love is blind. Season 4. That's all, folks.